Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or my car, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into you. Flip the roles as you see fit for these collective readings. Take what resonates and toss the rest, and let's call in spirit. Let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, thank you so much for joining me today with this reading. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your guidance in my life. Please help me to interpret these messages for closure for those that are looking for it, for answers for those that are seeking it. Thank you so much, my spirit guides, my higher resident beings. Please enlighten us all. And I thank you so much in the name of your son, Christ Jesus. Amen. All right. I'm trying to come up with some new things to show my gratitude and my appreciation to the universe. I was sitting here and there's this cross in front of me. Believe it or Ripley's believes or not, there's a cross like right in front of me. I don't know if I can show it to you. If you can see it, seeing is believing. It says you. There you go. So I thought, let's do a reading. I have a message, and the message is, didn't we almost have it all, from Whitney Houston. Now I'm not going to sing it because the last time I sang it I got a ding on me on my video because somebody turned me in, babies. You know, it is what it is. But for singing, you can't sing for copyright laws. I didn't give Whitney some credit for that, you know what I'm saying? But Whitney, it's another Whitney favorite. So we're going to go there again, and it's called Didn't We Almost Have It All, when love, when love we had worth giving. I don't even know. I can't even sing the song. It's like in my mind I can sing the song because it was just on the radio. The ride with you is worth the fall, my friend. Loving you makes life worth living. I don't know. Whatever. It's a song from Whitney Houston. It's a beautiful song. Listen to it. It's sad, melancholy. So it's like, you'll never feel that way again. You'll never feel that way again. And you don't want, I have to say, you don't want to make a person feel like that. And even if, you don't want to curse a person to that life, is what I'm trying to say. Because you really don't want a person to feel like they'll never find happiness or love outside of you. Now, we have gifts, intuitive gifts, some, empathic abilities as light workers, whatever you want to frame it, earth angels, whatever you want to say, use the verbiage. I don't even know what to call myself. It's just like, I would say, I love the term that blessed and highly favored, that Intuitive Kev talks about, blessed and highly favored. I would want to say that I'm blessed, and I'm not sure about highly favored, but I want to feel like I'm blessed in life. And I feel like through the challenges, through the heartbreak, through the disappointments, through people ghosting me, through people breaking my heart, through people finding other people, thinking they were going to find better than I was, and to each his own, right? It's all perception. I learned my value. So in a sense, you can thank a person for putting you through that, because at least you learned to love yourself enough that if you didn't have anybody and this person couldn't see your value, that you still saw it in yourself, because that's where it begins. Love begins inside, and then it radiates out. But if you can't find value in yourself, or you're looking for other people to value you, and you can only see your value through another person, you are going to get let down each and every time, my friends. Each and every time. Because each one of us has our own cross to bear while we're here. But we got to recognize. That. Our value is not determined by the size of our bodies, the look that we carry, the clothes that we wear, the money we got in the bank, okay? Or other people recognizing us and seeing our worth. True value comes within. True value comes from the goodness that we are inside, the beauty, the wealth that we offer through our knowledge, through our words, through our wisdom, through the love that we emanate and share freely, selflessly with other people. That's where true value comes from. That's where real love comes. That's where real wisdom comes from. Can I get an amen? It's not from somebody else, or a bank book, or a title, climbing the corporate ladder. And none of these things are bad individually within themselves. It's when we put stock and value in that more than anybody else, or love, or being a decent human being, and we can step on another person in order to get to that money. That's when it's bad. That's when we have to self-evaluate. What are we doing here? What's truly important in our life? Is it those things, those tangible things? Or is it the things that we cannot see? That are priceless in a sense, because you can't really put a value on it. You can't put a, like, you don't want to, especially yourself, you don't want to put falling prices. You don't want to discount yourself or other people. Because what you discounted or undervalued or sold cheaply, like yourself, your self-respect, another person would think that that was priceless. They're on their knees praying for that. So don't ever undervalue yourself or other people or underestimate a person's value. That's what I'm saying. We're all children of God. And He thinks we're wonderful. So start today in thinking you're wonderful. And you'd be amazed at how everything else falls into place when you see yourself in those terms, in God's eyes, and how God sees us. It's amazing how everybody else will follow suit with that. They'll buy into it. But you got to buy into it first, my friends. Okay, let's get to this. Let's get this tarot reading. And I'm sorry if I'm going overboard here, but this is more than tarot, my friends. This is life wisdom that I've learned throughout my, half a century plus 4. Pearls of wisdom, as they say. But it took years for me to see my own value. People might look at me and say, damn, she thinks more of herself than she should. But if I don't, who will? Who will? I've gotten to a point in my life, I don't give a damn what people think of me. It's what I think about myself. You can't wait and hope for another person to finally see you. See yourself through the eyes of what you would want another person to see you as. Envision yourself as that person that you want somebody else to recognize you as. And then you won't need that validation from another person, because you've already got it. You found it within 10:10 on the clock. Now we got into 10 minutes of lecture. 10 minutes without any cards being pulled. Ooh, child. Okay. But there's a heartbreak here that somebody, they almost had it all. You know, it's like, I remember that song from Shania Twain, Looks Like We Made It. I've done a talk on this before. Looks like we made it. People couldn't see that, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, we might have taken the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I'll bet they'll never make it, but just look at us now. And she did the song. And then he cheated on her. If you put your eggs in that basket, I'm not saying not to commit to people, but be ready for a person, because it's reciprocation. When you are ready, willing, and able to sacrifice and give yourself to a person fully, with no toxicities, or at least healed enough that you can put your all into a person without games, without manipulations, without tit for tat, then you will know, because you'll find a person that's just like that. There'll be equal reciprocity. No needing that person so much that you can't live without them. You'll find the right one at that point. If you put your eggs in that basket and they leave, what are you going to do afterwards? When all of that validation was, all of that love and that validation and everything came from that one person, and now it's gone. How are you going to survive that? You have to be able to pour that into yourself first. And then you'll be amazed at what you attract. Try it. Okay, unlock the secret mysteries of tarot. So I picked the wrong card. The cover card. Come on, spirits. But this person's devastated because it didn't happen. Something went wrong here. What happened? 5 of Pentacles, left out in the cold. Okay, so this person feels left out in the cold. 8 of Pentacles. Maybe they were watering the garden. And the other person wasn't feeling it. They were working hard. You were working hard. Ooh, child. But look at this conflict. 5 of Wands. Maybe competition. It's like you pour so much, you water in the garden, you're doing all kinds of, beautiful things to make it magical. But this other person was, maybe damaged, their own situation going on, maybe looking for validation too, right? A mirroring in a sense, trauma bonding, so to speak. And now they're like, well, if they can give me this, they can give me more. How about this other person? Maybe this other person can give me more than that person. Let's compare and send shopping. And human beings are not a comparison shopping. That's ridiculous. That says more about this person, your person, than it does about you. That they needed a bunch of people to validate them, and then they're going to judge, jury, and executioner, right? They're going to cut off like it's some sort of fucking reality TV show. The Bachelorette or Bachelor. Let me see how many people. I can get 10 people, maybe I can get 20 people. They'll never be satisfied because they're going to find it within. They're looking for it outward because they don't like themselves. So now, no matter, despite what they look like, despite gender, right? Because it doesn't matter about that shit. Same sex, whatever. We're all welcome in this spot, okay? This space, wherever I am, that's where you're welcome, okay? Doesn't matter. They got 10 people, maybe they can get 20. If they get 20, maybe they can get 30. This is this person's mentality, my loves, and that has nothing to do with you. It's not about what you gave them. It's about what they can't give themselves, loves. And they can lie to themselves and say, I gave everything I could to this relationship, when they fucking didn't. They didn't. Because if they did, it would still be here. You were pouring in. Clearly, you were pouring in. This person wasn't. And God can't make it grow if there's no effort on both ends. They say when you get married to a person or committed to a person, partner up with a person, it's a 3-fold cord, right? 3. God in the middle, right? Helping it, strengthen it. With 2, it's stronger than 1, but with 3, it's almost impossible. But if one person's putting in all the effort and the other person isn't, it ain't going to happen. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. We could have had it all. We didn't, because something was amiss here. This person was looking for attention. Ace of Cups. You were the pearl, the prize. Cups of Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'll point them out. Even maybe the numbers in numerology, because there is a correlation between tarot, numerology, and astrology. But I don't focus on it because we have more than one astrological sign in the chart, and energy can change, okay? The numbers can change. You were a pearl, man. You were the prize. But this person was collecting pearls. It wasn't about respecting the gift. It was about quantity and not quality. You were the quality. Pearls are like judged and graded on their shininess, right? The size, the value. You were valued. You were high valued, and this person was just collecting hearts, like the jar of hearts, right? But now there's justice here, because God is all about balance. The universe, whatever you want to call him, is all about balance. This person wasn't balanced. There was no balance in this relationship. It was you working your ass off, pouring hard into this person. So now you're feeling it. Couldn't we should have had it all. Didn't we almost have it all? But why didn't you? Because there was an ending, babes. Because if one person isn't pouring equally into that cup, there's going to be an imbalance. Or a spillage, if you will. Too much. You put too much. You weren't allowing this person, because maybe you felt lack inside of yourself. You weren't allowing this person to pour into you in some ways. You were doing so much for this person. You kept pouring in. This person's receiving it. Maybe at first they wanted to give you equal, but you were so damaged inside of yourself that you kept pouring in, thinking that was going to make them stay. If I pour extra, little extra, to show how much I care, you were giving them a free pass to sit back, pull back. And then when you poured so much into this person, you gave them the impression that they could find somebody better. And that sounds like an asinine statement. Even when I hear it from other readers and stuff, I'm like, how is that possible that I'm pouring so much into this person? Because I could be faulted for that myself. I mean, pouring too much. I mean, it was ridiculous. I did that in every relationship. It just gave. And it's just in my nature. But it's also the damaged part of me that feels like I have to do that. Almost like not obligated, but I have to show so much because they were giving me attention. How sad is that? That sounds pretty pathetic. But maybe it was. Something within myself felt bad. Something within myself felt lack. So me giving to others and never receiving was sort of like an expectation in life. I'm never going to get it anyways, but I can give it. I never had it, so I'm going to give it to somebody else. And it sounds nice, but to never receive as if you don't deserve it, come on now. I needed to work on myself. So I understand. I was there. I've been there. I've done it. I'm not judging your ass. Hell, we all been there in some ways, right? We all found that one person that we poured into, we thought was the one, only to find out they weren't. Queen of Wands, beautiful, sexy. Come on now. It don't matter though. When I ever seen like these gorgeous starlets, right? And they're beautiful as hell. Like Cindy Crawford. And she gets dumped. Cindy Crawford gets dumped. There's no hope for the rest of us, is what I said. Because she didn't find the right one. The one she's with now is the right one. Saw value, true value in the person. We all get there regardless of our size. We don't have to be a supermodel. We just gotta love the person we are, and we will attract that right person. And then it won't be we coulda, shoulda, didn't we almost have it? We're gonna have it. Each one of us deserves that. Always remember that. You deserve to be loved. Not just tolerated. Not just breadcrumbs, right? Not just when they feel like it. Every day. Every day we deserve to be loved. And find that person that will allow us to love them too. Some people don't allow you to love them. They don't feel worthy enough. It's too much because they're not used to it. But they need to heal that wound within themselves when they feel that way, my loves. We all have something we need to work on. That's why we're here. Queen of Wands. Eight of Swords. You restricted yourself, limited yourself. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe you're this way. Inside you're this way, trapped. Trapped in your mind, trapped in self-worth issues, trapped in restricting yourself and limiting yourself with the people that you're with. Maybe non-committal ones, maybe married ones for some people. You deserve better, babe. You deserve to be top shelf. Maybe nobody told you that. Let me be the first one to say it. You're worth more than this, babe. You're worth more than somebody's fucking crumbs. Start today loving yourself, baby. You're good enough. You're smart enough. You are enough. Don't let anybody devalue you. Starting today. If you did in the past, lesson learned. Moving forward. Don't sit in that. No. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, but learning, right? Finding their way back. Working their way back to you, babe. Somebody's working their way towards you. Ooh, yeah. Hell yeah. Somebody's working their way back to you, babe. What does this say? Ace of Wands with a new beginning, growth, springtime, beautiful flowers, something growing, right? The plants. Remember the sunflowers? Now somebody's going to grow with you. That's right. Nine of Cups. Love. Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you, right? There you go. It's coming, baby. It's coming. Like a freight train. Ooh, what is this? Knight of Cups. Maybe even more than one option. Ooh, somebody's strategizing how to get you to accept that cup of love. But do we want manipulation? No. But you are the star. The wish fulfillment for more than one. For more than one Joe. That's right. More than one fella. More than one female. You are the wish fulfillment. Like I told you. What somebody else undervalues, another person's praying for. Always remember, you are top shelf. Ace of Pentacles. Something's going to grow. Here's the sunflowers again. Beautiful. It's so happy, sunflowers. I love sunflowers. Don't you? Something new is happening for you. Maybe even in work. Oh my goodness. Spirit, come through. This is what we want, babes. Ooh, somebody's aiming to get you, baby. Partner up. Oh my Lord, look at this, Two of Swords. But this is look at this, blind faith. A crossroads, if you will. You're going to make that first step. Where do you want to aim that quilt? Confirmation. Where do you want to aim it? You got to make that decision today. Because you got a choice. Stay stuck or move forward. But the choice is yours. Nobody's going to make it for you. And free will is a real thing. I got 24. Look at this. I love this. Can't make it up. Bottom of the deck, lovers. Decision time. Decision time. Two of Cups, two. What? 10 of Pentacles. Drop the mic. 10 of Pentacles, a legacy. Something gorgeous. But you know, you might be self-restricting yourself. 7 of Wands. Holding yourself back with fear. What's going to happen? The ifs and the buts. What do they say about ifs and buts? If they were candy and nuts every day be Christmas. You can't be waiting on things. You got to build your own fucking bridge to your happiness. Because on the other side of that, that's where you're going to get your wish fulfillment, my loves. Any other card, Spirit? Because we get the hell out of here. It's already going on and on. I know. Could we have it all? Didn't we almost have it all? We're gonna. Starting today. No more. Nothing holding us back. Because the sun is illuminating your future. The sun. Reflecting. Whatever it is that you're working on, it's going to work out for you. Okay? If you want happiness, go for it. If you're working on some new project, keep going, plug at it. Don't matter that other people are negative. Even if that person that you were with, okay, didn't value you. Value yourself. And the sun will shine on you, and they will see their mistake. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, someday. What is the song from Mariah Carey? I love that song. Someday, the one you gave away will be the only one you're wishing for. Someday. Boy, you're going to pay because, baby, I'm the one. Someday. So you keep going and glowing and loving yourself. And someday, you're going to be a wish fulfillment for this one, for that one, for everyone. But you love yourself enough that you're going to attract the right one. Not just anyone. Not just anyone. You're worth more than that, baby. baby. Victory is yours. 6 of Pentacles. Happy future, happy life. 10 of Cups. I'm done. This is it. 10 of Cups. What the? Hey, baby. That's it. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, okay? The sun. There is nothing else to speak about, babies. It starts today. I don't give a fuck about yesterday. Yesterday is gone, okay? Today's the day that we're going to love ourselves. We're going to think more of ourselves. And we're not going to put up with nobody's fuck shit anymore. If people don't appreciate us, have a nice day. Family, friends, don't matter. Years of being with a person, don't matter. Today's the day. If you can't appreciate my presence, then damn sure you're going to appreciate my absence someday. I love each and every one of you. I thank each and every one of you for showing up and showing out each and every day for me. Mwah. Hearts and hugs to each one of you. And I will see you next time on Empress Aries 888. Like and subscribe and join my tribe because I would love to have you as part of my soul family. Till then, be safe. Be blessed.